A rare opportunity. Let's check out the backstage of the Sky Split.
Why did you want to participate in the Wardance?
Because...
Luka! Didn't expect to see you here.
Trailblazer? Why are you... I see. This is my first time.
Are you a friend of Mr. Luka's? Allow me to introduce myself. I am an I was supposed to follow Mr. Albert to cover the Wardance together, but he's got a million things to attend to. So, the tasks of interviewing the pop... Oh, these are huge responsibilities.
Ooh, the IPC, sure.
It'll be fine. It's just my boss trying to mentor me. As I can sense the potential of a juicy program just through Luka alone.
Really? I'm not so sure about that. Why did I choose to participate in the Wardance? You two, let's take a walk. I can tell you... Nat, How long do I have left?
Not long, Luka.
Is there anything else I can do?
You're already at the...
Oh, that won't do! I can't be gorging on garbage at this pivotal moment! It'll ruin my energy levels!
I know. You can't wait to join the finals of the Bellabog representative qualifiers. But
I've been hard at work studying how Mr. Japard moves. Just wait and see. I'll defeat Mr. Japard and be the first Bellabog fighter in 700 years.
Luka, you've always had this bad habit of taking a hit to exploit a weakness, but Japard's much stronger than you. So remember.
Master, been telling me that the entire trip.
Fine, enough prattle. But don't let the need to win weigh too heavily on you either. Even if you don't make it to that Xianzhou Lofu,
That won't do! Luka promised Hook that he has to win the final and take Hook up there to see the stars beyond.
He sure got some dick.
Don't worry, Master Oleg in Pitch Dark. Strike first! Strike first! Strike first! Strike first! Mr. Japard, I've always been hoping to fight you.
I'm honored. I've also been...
I'm not great at conversation.
Well said, Luka. Let your
All you got.
Resistance is futile!
Step out of it.
This ends here!
The punches decide.
Our position is solid!
Small fry. Don't get cocky. Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Resistance is futile!
Out of it.
Our position is solid!
Is that all you got?
In the name of preservation!
I've lost.
Luka, there wasn't ever any doubt in your technique and strength. But you were too...
Then
That's a question you need to ask yourself. From my experience, a person's inner voices make far too much noise, especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible when perhaps you leave your cozy hometown and head to the unfamiliar Law Fu.
hold on. When
Truth be told, I can't just drop my work and leave Belobog. My reason for coming to this martial tournament was to verify if you were good enough to contend against competitors from other worlds. And now I see you're good enough. You're younger and more upbeat than I am. A far more appropriate image for Belobog. Don't forget that the reason we're participating in the Wardance is also to promote Eurilo 6 to the rest of the cosmos. Luka, I'm entrusting the chance of attending the Wardance on the Xianzhou Law Fu to you.
Mr. Jabard, please, don't pity me. Chances must be
You are mistaken, Luka. It is not pity. I am lending...
I hereby announce that the contender who has earned the right to represent Belobog in the...
Understood, Mr. Jabard.
Chin up. Let's go. We should head to Klopop.
Hello, Luka.
Lady Branya! Hi?
No need for formalities. You probably know nothing about the Lafu. The place you're heading to,
I've always been a little curious. Though Eurilo 6 has restored contact with the outside worlds, we've...
Not long ago, Belobog's interstellar comm space resumed operations. A month ago, we received an invitation with a highly distorted signal. The Xianzhou Lafu cordially invites Eurilo 6's warriors to join the Wardance.
We've just resumed outside contact, and the way the IPC describes it, the cosmos has long forgotten us. Why would the Xianzhou so eagerly send an invitation to us?
My guess is that it's because we had communications with many worlds before the Eternal Freeze. Luka, have you heard of the story of Igor Haft?
Oh, you mean the legendary warrior? Of course I have! I'll never tire of the story where he led the 8th Iron Legion and engaged in a furious battle against invaders from beyond the sky!
That's him! When the Eternal Freeze subsided, Lynx took the opportunity to explore the ruins of the ancient city of Maslenitsa. A few months ago, she found a lone grave outside the public graveyard. The grave had no body, just a robot arm and a cracked pendant with an embedded gemstone. An IPC worker said that the arm was tech from the old world. As for the stone,
Oh, I've heard about that! Miss Lynx thinks it's Igor's grave!
That's right! The epitaph on the tombstone confirms that hypothesis. The fighter Igor Haft once left Eurilo 6 no one knows what he did after he left Eurilo 6, and why he...
Maybe Igor had been to the Xianzhou...
Maybe Igor even attended the war dance. The Xianzhou people have long lives, so it wouldn't be something that happened long ago for them. Long story short, regardless of why the Xianzhou Alliance invited us, joining this war dance is of august meaning to Belobog. It symbolizes a chance to introduce ourselves to the cosmos once again. A heroic kingdom that survived both the Legion and the Eternal Freeze with tenacity. Also, if we can leverage this opportunity to establish an amicable exchange with the Xianzhou Alliance, it may...
Lady Branya, I'm not well educated. So I don't really know. All I know is that I must achieve glory for Belobog.
Well said. Oh, I almost forgot. Zila had other matters today and couldn't attend today's meeting. But she entrusted me to do... What's that dolt Japard up to now? Luka, you better fight like your life is on the line. If you lose, I'll make sure you wish you were really dead.
The next day, I hitched a ride with an IPC transport vessel. The Supreme Guardian hopes that the younger generation can go out and see other worlds. So, she arranged for Lynx and Hook to accompany me. I never thought that while we were processing our entry papers at the Skyfaring Commission.
We've double-checked. This invitation did indeed come from the Luofu, but after checking the stamp, this invitation was dated 400 years ago.
400 years ago? How is that possible? We
can assume that this invite was delayed in transmission and only reached us after the restoration of communication.
I'm afraid this Arumaton is right. You received an invitation that is 400 years late.
So, we weren't invited. Oh no. This trip has all been for nothing then. How am I going to explain?
According to calculations, the thing that we should be considering first is not emotions, but if we are not invited guests, then we will be responsible for all costs incurred whilst...
You all misunderstand. The Xianzhou Luofu is indeed hosting a martial arts competition called... Whether you receive an invitation or not, anyone who wants to can register to compete in the Wardance. The sole distinction is that invited guests, as for ordinary contestants, they will have to participate in knockout stages and rise through the ranks.
To challenge the Luofu's ringmaster. That's the ultimate goal for all the
That's right. Although you didn't receive an invitation.
But Mr. Svarog has a point.
Money can't buy relationships. This invitation that's been delayed for... Please, be assured that I will report this incident and ensure that the Belobog representative team receives the same... However, Mr. Luka, you will still have to participate.
Really? At your
The heart of the Wardance is all about celebrating martial arts and foster...
Thank you, Miss Shikue! I'll treasure... And just like that, by the grace of Miss Shikue, I didn't die before achieving success. I just learned this old...
Luka, you are absolutely great.
If only everything were as smooth as when it started. If that was the case, I'd have nothing to feel bad about. It's been days since I've registered, but I haven't participated in a But forget about competing. I feel like I'm struggling with just normal... Why don't people accept shields? You can pay for things by just swiping a gemstone trinket? Why doesn't anyone look their age? I approached this girl with pointy ears to ask her for directions, and I called her little girl, and she got mad. Oh, and meals. I'm really not used to the food on the Shenzhou. Yesterday, I ate a bowl of chili oil beef offal stew for...
I feel ya, Luka.
Miss Carmela, you can't get used to the food either?
Well, not exactly. Sorry. Please, continue.
Anyways, this is the first time in my life I've felt so useless. I can't even... Thank you for comforting me. Actually, I did do some mental preparations. It's my first time...
Where are your Belabogian buddies?
Lynx went on an archaeological escapade. She wants to try to learn about Igor's history before he returned to Urillo 6 with that gem. I'm so irate, and I'm about to start my first match. I'm in worse shape than ever. The next opponents are several Cloud Knights. Oh, they're like the Silvermane here. Oh.
Why not check out who your first opponent is before...
Thanks for talking to me, and...
Luka has regained his energy!
Oh, look! Those are my opponents for my first match.
Isn't that...
Are you here to watch our match?
This is our next opponent, Luka.
Hello, everyone! I'm Luka, and I come from Belobog. I'll be exchanging fists with you guys in the ring.
Belobog. Oh, I think Lil Guay mentioned it before, but I can't seem to Oh, I love hero stories. Tell me more when you have time.
It's okay if you haven't heard of us. I'll make sure the whole cosmos remembers Belobog's name. With me.
In that case, I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, Sushang used an idiom.
I'm the journalist who's reporting on Luka. It's fine. Just chat like you always do and ignore me. I'm just snap.
Are you here to join the tournament with Mr. Luka? Who's afraid? Let me see. Your name isn't on the list.
The iron arm on this red-haired boy looks like it's got power. Definitely capable of taking down a kid with one punch at a time.
But we're not kids. The Cloud Knight's tactical creed is to complement one another and overwhelm with numbers.
That's called a united front. Got it?
My strategy. Sorry. It's my first time.
It appears our otherworldly friend requires some enlightenment. How about this? The match is starting in an hour.
Sleepy Sushang, that's over the line. You were supposed to be our coach when we invited you here. How could you run off?
It's just our friend from afar requires some assistance. That's all. Don't we?
It'll be your fault if we lose.
Enough chit-chat. Get back to your prep.
I appreciate it. Thank you, new friend whose age I won't try to estimate.
See you in the ring.
So, the coach of my opponent for my first match is going to give me tactical advice in the ring? I am bewildered by the Shenzhou people's hospitality. You're right. There are many good people here.
This is your first match, Luka. You're bound to win.
Luka, the Clown Knights. Aren't they just the Silvermane guards? I'm pretty Luka, you're the best. You're
Luka, ready for your first match?
I think
Luka, have more confidence in yourself.
Your world has a day-night cycle. Welcome everyone to the Wardance's Knock. Presenting the two corners of this match, we have the Lofu's Cloud Knights, Lil Guay Support Association. And representing the city of Belobog, Luka Stronga. Between these two groups of contenders, who will emerge victorious?
Come at us, Mr. Luka. My team will show you the prop. Simple. You just gotta stand at the byline and give your team tactical instruct. Of course, being a spectator is the easiest. Lil Guay's up there in the stands right now, watching.
Hear that, everyone? Lil Guay is someone in the audience watching us. Brothers, we mustn't disappoint our Lil Guay!
Woo! For Lil Guay, we will emerge victorious!
If I lose, those people dear to me will be disappointed too.
If the Cloud Knights fail, Lil Guay will be disappointed. If the Cloud Knights win, our friends from Belobog will be disappointed.
For Lil Guay! Form up!
Let
me remind you, on the Wardance stage, they show off your flashy moves and make the audience cheer for you.
We still have the upper hand?
Don't get cocky.
Brothers and sisters, it's time for...
Luka seems to be struggling to land a counter. What is Luka going to do?
Component damage.
Ready for another?
We will come.
The opponent strikes again. How will Luka react?
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Just a little something.
Ready to jam.
Luka deflects the Cloud Knight's attack and turns the tide of the battle.
Turn it up!
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Small fry.
Everyone is screaming for Luka.
Yourself. Fight it or rock with it.
Keep up!
Enemy targets detected.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Brothers and sisters, get it together!
This... Why is there a fragmentum creation? Am I hallucinating?
Song's for you.
Turn it up!
Nap time.
Commencing support.
Luka isn't able to deflect the Cloud Knight's attack. And down once again.
Don't get cocky.
The opponent is not leaving any opening for Luka.
Is that all you got?
Keep up!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it.
Come, let's deal the winning blow! Don't...
I'm okay.
Looks like Little Blade Support Association is ready to end this match once and for all.
Hey, coach! Don't just stand there.
Luka's been knocked down.
Ugh, of course not. Come, let...
Just a little something.
Keep patching me up.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. Commencing support.
Where's the applause? Let's see some sparks fly!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it. Pretty good crowd today.
And the winner is... Who'd have thought a rookie challenger like Luka would win?
Something feels... I feel... a little strange.
Hey, show a little sportsmanship. You've already won.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I just feel like everything I'm...
Are you too stressed out? When I was younger, every time before the day of exams...
Your situation is clearly different.
If you're too stressed out, how about a bottle of Sweet Dream Soda? This is the Xianzhou version of Soul Glad, and it helps you sleep better too. Grab some Sweet Dream Soda. Don't worry. Even Intellitrons and IPC mechs can participate. The Xianzhou's Wardance has essentially become a tech fair.
I feel much better. I'm very sorry if I said anything rude, just...
Excessive compliments can seem disingenuous if overdone, pal. We're just your typical rank and file.
In terms of martial prowess, the average Cloud Knight appears to match even the most elite...
Your praise is making me all confused now.
Those Cloud Knights said they were just ordinary soldiers. They were tough as heck, and yet they're just... Eurillo 6 has been isolated from the cosmos for so long that I'm... Forget strength. Even the gap in everyday knowledge isn't something... But no matter how wide that gap is, I must wield my fists. I must fight, and I must... right now... Lady Bronya, Master Oleg, and Zila, Mr. Japard placed his faith in me. So, I would like to... Because you're strong, and you know plenty of strong people, I want to bridge the gap between myself and this... Thank you, Coach! I'll do my best to keep up and train...
Luka, I'll do everything I can to assist you. You'll both become the most legendary coach and fighter team there is.
Oh, man. Miss Carmela, why is your dream making me tear up?
Enough about me. I'll brief you on the rules.
Dangerous spot. Let's resonate all together. Melt!
In the mood for another beating? How's this taste?
Thanks.
Nice
I'll
like
never
a good
forget you.
friends? Indulge yourselves!
Bring mountains!
It ain't over. Not a step back! Huh? Here stands the Silvermane Guard! Not a step back! Huh? Here stands the Silvermane Guard! Not a step back!
Yes, you!
Give it up!
Right on time! Yes, you!
Give it up!
Right on time! Yes, you! I need to be brave.
Annihilate.
Melt! Tonight, stars echo. Send to Earth.
In the mood for another beating?
Melt. Leap through clouds.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
Strike.
Give it up!
Right on time.
Hide.
I want to protect everyone. Help me, Mr. Sora.
Mission command.
Yes, you.
Not a step back! Huh?
Mission command.
Send to Earth. Right on time.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard! Not a step back! Huh?
Yes, you.
Give it up!
Right on time.
Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
Leap through clouds. Yes, you.
Not a step back! Huh?
Send to Earth.
Give it up!
Right on time.
It's over.
wondrous thoughts. Harmony and unison.
I always deliver.
To my heart's content.
In the mood for another beating?
Hey! I hope for an end to strife in the world.
It's okay.
Tonight. Stars echo.
Divination will take a mile. Time for a lesson.
Time to twirl! Honored to meet me.
We have a deal. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Time to twirl!
Self-inflicted misery.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Who's the little backstabber?
Time to twirl!
Step up, let's see ya.
Magic pace, sway to the beat, hands up, embrace who you
Life psychic, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Time to twirl!
Bending the rules.
Time to twirl!
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time for a lesson.
What are you looking at? Hey!
Bending the rules.
Time to
Have it. There's no backing out now. For me or you.
Time to twirl!
Self-inflicted misery.
Do you know who I am?
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Where there's a will, there's a way. Who's the little backstabber?
Time to twirl!
time. Oh, 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 leave it all behind.
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitters leaderboard to confirm our ranking.
Grab some sweet green soda. A sweetness that's bound to last.
Hey, looks like I've got enough points. How about... Okay. Time to...
Already a few matches have gone by in the blink.
Yes. Yes. Can culture shock really cause such strong...
It's possible. There was a scholar from the Intelligentsia Guild who wished for an audience with the erudition, no matter the cost. But he went mad.
You're starting to scare me now. The next match is gonna be crucial, and my opponent is... Yep, me and the IPC Brass.
Oh, Miss Topaz is the cutest among the 10 stone hearts.
No offense, Miss Carmela, but I'm not keen on the IPC.
Mr. Luka, the IPC is a megacorp. It's easy to pin labels on people, but at the end of...
I spoke out of turn. Please, you're right. You're right. Topaz, the IPC's participating representative. Honest thought, I have a certain instinctive wariness of those bigwigs from the IPC. If she's my opponent, I will.
Luka, are you ready to fight?
I'm ready.
I'm
Next in the ring, two competitors with the in the blue corner, representing team in the red corner. It's the liquidation specialist of the inner.
Who would have thought the people of Eurilo 6 would start making waves in the cosmos?
And I'm really looking forward to this match too, Miss Topaz.
This is a momentous event that only happens once every few Amber eras. The IPC regard. I hear you're Team Belobog's coach, which the Astral Express helped mediate Belobog's debt previously, and now you're assisting them in the Wardance.
The Belabogians have always lived under difficult conditions. We
A lofty proclamation. I harbor no ill will towards Belobog. If we rely too much on the charity of major influences to help us overcome hardships...
The people of Belobog have never been servant!
I apologize. Just speaking my mind. It appeared...
You said it!
We may not call upon the Amber Lord's might.
Decided to play your ace, huh? Time to mix things up.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
Enemy targets detected.
How about letting the enemies move seasons?
Luka has turned the table. Legendary.
Those who can knock down Luka, I'll be sure to...
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Let's roll, people, for our performance evaluation!
Network effective. Time for good old counterattack.
Another.
On the defensive. Will he do?
Destined for oblivion.
Commencing support. Ready for another?
It is coming in hot. Hang in there, Luka!
It's better to make no move.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
A little more heat. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Everyone is screaming for Luka!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Your subordinate forces have almost been whittled down. Looks like Topaz is preparing to take to the field.
Not like I have a choice. If you want something done
Madam.
Huh? What did you just call me?
It appears Luka is dazed.
No! It's nothing. No. My hallucinations are getting worse.
Looks like it's time to get serious.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Tremble before my power.
Again?
In the mood for another beating? Nice like a good... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Again? Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
On the still waters of oblivion. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
A little more heat. I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Everyone is screaming for Luka!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for good old counterattack.
Nice like a... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
We're not done yet. You fight well, Mr. Luka, but it's time to end this game of playing house.
The opponent has stepped up their offense. They are probably trying to end it quickly so they can get off work early.
confidence.
It's better to make no move. More seasoning.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Apologies, but it looks like this.
The eternal freeze will bury you.
Coming in hot.
Life's like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Judgment of eternal winter.
Strong. She wasn't even using her power just now.
Luka has been completely cornered by Topaz. Will he be able to turn the tide on his precarious predicament?
Luka, get it together! Throw a punch! Keep moving, Luka! The boxing champ of Boulder Town can't fall here!
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Free will, or was it fate? Destined for oblivion.
I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Life's like a good brew, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before you leave?
That's all you got? It ain't over. Life's like a... My friends? Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. They promise.
And the winner is Luka Strong. Team Bellabog has proven its superior.
Unbelievable. Isn't that snowy owl an IPC employee? Luka, you fought well. You're mistaken. For the 10 stone hearts, going all out is something we only do in life and death situations. This is nothing but you took the win. Have more faith in yourself. This was a harder, and with all due respect, it was you who underestimated me.
Of course not. I wouldn't dare.
You peg everyone with an IPC job title as one of their lapdogs. You think we've sold our souls and become servants for profit. Don't the IPC doesn't need fleeting, intangible goods like souls. My home and Bellabog aren't so different. We are all struggling to eke out an existence in this merciless universe. So, you understand now? We have now. You've left your city in hopes of getting the cosmos to notice you. And that's certainly admirable. Keep it up, and keep winning matches.
Miss Topaz, wait. It wasn't my intent to look down on you.
Don't take it to heart. Isn't it a tradition to...
hallucination, I saw Madame Cocolia standing. How's that watching over me? Raining down a hail of ice?
Oh, I know! It's gotta be some IPC baddie.
There's a break coming up, so there won't be any fights. Luka, you can use this.
I do need a break. I'm not actually in.
Svarog said he needed to do some data sampling. He asked Hook to wait for him here and not disturb.
Data sampling? Forget it. It's Coach. I think I need to get my symptoms looked at. Please, if you don't mind. does the Divination Commission do?
A simple explanation would be that they are the information technology department on this.
Predicting the future. I guess they're kind of a big deal. At first I thought she was a little awkward, but what should we do first? See a doctor or go to the Divination?
I agree. If the hallucinations...
I wanna go too! I wanna go too!
What did Svarog say? Pitch Dark Hook?
This lounge is so small and...
Then Pitch Dark Hook the Great, shall I take you?
I've never eaten it before! What's that?
Thank you, Pitch Dark Hook the Great!
Miss Carmela is such a kind person. Okay, Coach. We should get going too. Whoa, this is the This is the smallest of all departments.
A few patches should do the trick.
No, isn't that Miss Sushang? Miss Sushang, what a coincidence!
What sort of greeting is that? You're the one.
Sorry. I mean...
No, I came here to help my Cloud Knight coworkers get.
Sorry.
It was a fair match, so no one's to blame. Actually,
we meet again.
It was a martial contest! Open and fair! I swear I didn't do anything. Hello, I'm Luka, a friend of hers. I'm from Belobog and a contestant.
Belobog. Apologies, I'm not familiar with the name. Regardless.
This might sound...
Interesting. Let's run an imaging test first.
Huh? What's it got to do with anything organic? I thought mechanical parts were fine in the term.
And not that organic. It means, how do I explain this?
Ah! The brain is...
Don't worry. Now that you're at the Alchemy Commission, I'll do my best. Hold still and... Cheese! We are not taking a photo.
Cauldron Master, what do you see?
There's a...
I'm too young to die, dog.
That shadow looks a lot like my...
Look, you're still making the V sign. I told you it's not a photo. From the exam results, it looks like there's nothing wrong with your brain. Mr. Luka.
Let me think. I ate some of the local delights when I got here. Song lotus cake, chili oil beet. After the tournament officially started, my diet has been pretty much the same. Brown rice, corn,
are we feeding livestock here? Mr. Luka, don't be afraid to tell me. Is she mistreating you?
Of course not. I have to watch what I eat during a match. I can't be stuffing myself with...
Your appetite astounds me. But it seems you...
Oh, right! After the match with Miss Sushang, I drank a bottle of Sweet Dream Soda.
Sweet Dream Soda. I think I understand what's going on. It's not unusual to be anxious when you're far away from home. When your nerves were that drink has a fair amount of memoria in it, intended to make dreams more vivid and pleasant. But instead, it caused your...
Sorry, I didn't understand a word.
It's all right. There's no cure for such a symptom. What I mean is that you don't require medication. Just stroll around the Luofu more and take in the barrage of new sights and...
Stroll around the Luofu more? Don't...
I'm suddenly reminded of something that might help alleviate...
Something that can help alleviate my...
Lady LingSha said that these medical patches are very... We were, but we've been revived. You guys didn't know? The Wardance has a popularity revival rule. If eliminated contenders or teams garner enough popularity...
So, Miss Sushang's team is really popping.
It's all mainly thanks to my good friend, Little Gui. All she... sure. I'm not well read, so Anyway, it's all thanks to Lil Gui's hard work that I, Sushang, am back in the fight.
Not bad at all.
Mr. Luka, come take a look. This is the tusk fur treatment that I've prepared for you.
Whoa, what is it? Touch it! Oh, it's too cute! Oh, you're just like a strawberry bun! Never! I can't stay rational in the face of such cuteness!
This is a tusk fur of the Xianzhou Juming. Warm, sweet, not for consumption.
Oh, it's pretty cute. But
the tusk fur is a creature that subsists on memoria. Hugging it while you fall asleep can raise your sleep quality. And the tusk fur loves strong memoria. The more depressed you are, the more happy it...
sounds great.
Don't worry. This tusk fur is a personal pet of mine.
Oh, I can't thank you enough. All throughout my journey, I've received...
Oh, you two? You guys have something important to attend to later, right? What? Can't I touch it just a little? You all go take care of your stuff. I'm about to head back to the Sky Splitter to deliver some meds to the team. As a Cloud Knight, I always help out and do at least one good deed a day. I can take this tusk fur to the lounge for you.
That's fine by me, Miss Sushang.
Oh, yeah! Thank you, Mr. Luka. Come here, cutie. Adorable little Tusky, you're so cute. I could...
Aw, she's acting just like Zila did the first time she saw a real plains bear.
Looks like the tusk fur not only regenerates rationality, it also destroys it. Now that'd make for an interesting... If there's nothing else I can do for the both of you, I'll be...
Thank you for the tusk fur. I will treasure... Oh, we were delayed at the Alchemy Commission. Hope we didn't keep... Look, Lynx is over there. Quick, let's go see her.
Luka, you're here. I had a strange encounter. I was at the plaza watching people play cards, but she was just called away by a few diviners and still hasn't...
Yeah, isn't this girl a bit...
Thank you. Here, the girl should be just over there. Yeah! President Qing! You're getting better and better! You're probably slacking off at work playing this game, right? I'm sorry. That's not the same! We Pathfinder fans definitely admire you more than others It's the Pathfinder fan circle. We heard that you relied solely on the Pathfinder to overcome the Heliobus possessing the Master Diviner. That's definitely the highlight of the Pathfinder since its conception 300 years ago. But our President Qing said it was all down to your hard work. Okay. She and I have some things to do. No! Gosh, you scared me. It's not every day we meet a Pathfinder legend. You have to play a round of How many Qingchuas do you have? How many Qingchuas do you have? Just play around with her. I doubt she'll let go. You ready to have a match with me? Sure. Lightning quick. call you a legend for nothing, Nameless. Pathfinder. Once you play, you'll forget about hatred, love, and light.
Satisfied now? Then
hold on! Recently, our Pathfinder circle has not just for those in the Law Fu. Plenty of our You may have seen our ad we put out in the paper. If you join up, our first major event. Fantastic! Looking.
who would have thought? Is this the friend that you mentioned, Luka? Pleased to finally meet you. I keep seeing you in the news. My name is Qing, a diviner from the Divination Commission. Miss Lynx has told me everything. She also said she found some rare antique that she hopes I can fix. At first glance, I knew it was a jade abacus. And an old model from centuries ago, too. Out of curiosity, I accepted the job to restore the data inside it. Nothing gets past you. You know that the Master Diviner has returned to the Yuchui on business? Before she departed, she left me with a mountain of data, spreadsheets, and even more data and spreadsheets. Now that such an opportunity has fallen into my lap to restore an important historical document, strictly speaking, taking this job doesn't count as slacking off. And I might even get to unveil a fascinating tale. Why wouldn't I take the job? And I've actually already restored part of the information. But Link said that you have to be the first one to look at it, because the owner of this jade abacus is your idol.
She's right. Thank you, Lynx.
Let's play the recording, then.
Trust me, with your skills, you'll surely make a name for yourself if you join the interstellar circuit. Prize money, fame, things others can't achieve in a lifetime, all within your...
Of course, I'd be thrilled to win, but what I truly hope for is that people will listen to my post-match.
I know what you're thinking. I've heard about your homes. Honestly, many worlds have been attacked by Nanook's Mad Legion. So I must remind you, the audience paid good. Igor, you sure are a miracle. For a competitor hailing from a frontier planet to get into the final at Pier Point, it's something only...
I'm just a plaything for their entertainment. Look at what I've had to do. Severing my perfectly good arm and replacing it with an IPC prosthetic. If Mom saw me in this state...
If your mother saw the prize money you won, she'd understand.
Can my prize money buy me an army?
If you want to buy a mercenary army outfitted with standard gear, you'd have to defend your champion's title at least 20 times and accept countless endorsements.
This story got much heavier than anticipated.
Igor left his home planet before the Antimatter Legion invaded. When he participated in all the fighting tournaments across the cosmos, he would address the audience with a speech after he won, hoping that would raise awareness about the Antimatter Legion and save his planet.
He really was an extraordinary person.
Alas, the cosmos is infinitely vast, easily drowning out one planet's meek cry for help. Sorry.
It's all right. This is a chapter in history that...
Regardless, to be able to hear
This section of information doesn't mention the Xianzhou Alliance at all.
Anyway, this is all the content that's been restored so far. Perhaps the subsequent data will be able to tell us why he arrived.
I'll stay at the Divination Commission for now. There are some other matters I have to handle besides restoring...
I'll try my best to restore the data in the Jade Abacus, but it'll take some time.
You go back first. I'm gonna... looks like the Alchemy Commission should have given you a prescription. That doctor advised me to walk around the town. If I can walk along the streets alone a few more times... After all, I can't keep getting spooked and hallucinating all the... I'm lost. Again. The streets in this big city all look the same. I just want to enjoy a cup of... Isn't this a great opportunity to practice asking for directions? Let's ask this guy. Excuse me, little bro. I'm not sure how old you are.
Are you talking to me? If you're not one of the long life species, then I guess we're around the same age. Is there something you need?
I'd like to ask, how can I get to the...
Go straight until Starwatcher Avenue. Keep to the right, and you'll see a storyteller performing on your way. That's...
Thanks, little bro. Really sorry for the trouble. It's my first time visiting another...
It's normal to feel a little uncomfortable when you're so far from home. If you need any help, just ask. So, where are you from?
I'm from Belobog. Oh, we've only recently re-established connections with the cosmos, so you might not have heard of it.
Belobog? I've heard of it from others. No wonder your metal arm looks so awesome. Master, you must be here to compete in the Wardance, right?
Master? You flatter me. My name is Luka. I'm here to compete in the Wardance. I hope to make a name for myself by successfully challenging the...
You want to challenge the ringmaster of the Luofu. You want to challenge Yen Qing.
You're also here to compete in the Wardance? Are you also here to challenge...
I guess, as a warrior,
Yeah, I agree. Warriors have to keep challenging themselves and strong enemies. If you stop moving forward and get scared by the enemy in front of you, all past battles become meaningless. To be able to represent the Xianzhou Luofu, this Yen Qing must truly be a legendary fighter.
I feel the same as you whenever I stand in the ring. Although I am confident in the skills that I've honed over the years through my hard work, honestly speaking, there's always that nagging uncertainty about how good my opponents might be. It's like fear sneaks in and messes with my confidence.
I've got a little trick. Find an empty place and scream the name of your opponent until you truly believe that you can beat the enemy you've...
What an interesting trick! Okay. I will be victorious. The last one standing in that ring can...
I, Luka, will definitely win! I will defeat Yen Qing! Come on, let me hear you shout! Let's...
Me too.
Come, shout with me! I will defeat Yen Qing!
I will defeat Yen Qing!
Yen Qing won't defeat me!
Yen Qing won't defeat me! Hey, you're right! All that shouting made me feel...
See? I wasn't lying. Although I haven't seen much of the world, I do have a lot of experience fighting. I hope this helps.
Thank you, Luka. It's late.
Oh, my friend, you haven't told me your name.
You can call me Lung Feng. In the Xianzhou language, it means an icy blade. May fate bring a...
Lung Feng. Now that's a really cool...
Is Luka back yet? Let's head back to the lounge and take a look.
Decided to play your ace, huh? Time to mix things up.
Thanks for the support.
Slice like a good, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Enemy targets detected. Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
How about letting the enemy strike first?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
More season.
Still waters of oblivion.
I'm honored by your... Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Enemy data secure. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack. We have the upper hand.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activate. Time for a good old counterattack.
Free will, or was it destined for oblivion?
In the mood for another beating?
Commencing support.
Another journey begins on still waters of oblivion.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
Enemy targets detected.
Free will, or destined for oblivion.
Slice like a good brute, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Tremble before my power.
Enemy data Data secured. Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
More seasoning. Again? I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before we leave?
Witness the avalanche! Judgment of eternal winter!
My back.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack. Ready for another?
Tremble before my power!
My back. A little more heat. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before we leave?
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Destined for oblivion.
The eternal freeze will bury you. Judgment of eternal winter!
Again?
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
My friends, indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
You are doomed to fail!
Again? On the still waters of oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before we leave?
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
My back.
Freeze to death!
More seasoning.
A world devoured by ice! Feel the freeze!
My back. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before we leave?
My friends, indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
On the still waters of oblivion.
It ain't over.
Freeze to death! This will be your burial ground!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. Again?
Net markers activate. Time for good old counterattack.
Destined for oblivion.
Step up, let's see ya!
It's better to make no move. A little more heat.
Ready for another?
A world devoured by ice!
Life's like a good brew. My friends, indulge yourselves!
I'm honored by your presence. You're already here. Why not have a meal before you? More seasoning.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
I'm honored by your presence. Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
On the still waters of oblivion.
Life's like a good... My friends, indulge yourselves!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
same old.
Come on, let's do this. Bring it on. In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
So this is the warmth of life. Eternal.
Stay in step.
Nice, like my friends. Indulge yourselves! Don't worry, this one's on me. Let's duel. There's no reasoning with you, bunch. Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave. My friends? Indulge yourselves! Bring it on! There's your reward!
Let's improvise. Still the same old.
Existence is unity.
Time's up!
Dreams do come true. Let the show begin.
Let's duel! There's your reward! Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave.
Let's improvise.
Haven't eaten yet. Bring it on! There's your reward! My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Let the show begin.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Those with the loaded gun, those who dig their own grave. My friends? Indulge yourselves!
Eternal.
Dreams do come true.
World Cleansing Dragon.
Feeling spiffy? Can you find the answer?
Rise! World Cleansing Dragon.
Feeling spiffy?
World Cleansing Dragon. Rise!
Can you find the answer?
World Cleansing Dragon.
Fight is won!
Rise!
After fighting in so many knockout stages, I think our points should be enough. Time to head to the Sky Splitters leaderboard to confirm our ranking.
Hey, looks like I've got an... Okay.
Luka, you're next to... Among those who harbor plenty of hatred against the IPC,
I heard he's a Galaxy Ranger?
the Galaxy Rangers are a diverse group of individualistic warriors that are disciples of the Hunt. Some are pretty...
Disciples of the Hunt? So, isn't he the same as Xianzhou folks? No matter how dangerous he...
Would a decent guy be on the IPC's wanted list? You just have to be cautious, Luka.
What's there to be afraid of? When I was defending the underworld with my master, I also met many hardened criminals. BootHill. A fugitive wanted by the IPC. I'd hate to say it, and after all, the Xianzhou Alliance didn't arrest him. Of course, I'm not afraid of criminals.
Luka, are you ready to go up against BootHill?
It's time to go see what this criminal the IPC wants so bad is made of.
Be careful!
All eyes are on Luka as he prepares in the blue corner. The highly anticipated fighting out of the red corner. It's none other than the notorious villain wanted by the IPC, the Galaxy Ranger, BootHill. Go for it, Luka. Defeat BootHill and hand him over to me. We'll split the bounty in half.
You little fudgehead. I'll have you stewing in a pot sooner or later. Butter my fudge and call me a biscuit. Can't believe I'm seeing you here, sister. Or you could be too. You little cutie fudge pie. I think you're actually afraid that I might dog your cats in one shot.
You guys are close?
We ain't exactly best buddies. Our lives were just raveled in the tangles of destiny. That don't mean I'll be showing any mercy.
I won't either.
Let me give you some real advice, kid. Drop out.
The match hasn't started. How do you know I can't defeat you?
Diggity wubba boo. 'Cause we ain't on the same path, partner. You're here to win. Also, quit yapping about your fork and iron fist. That IPC-sponsored piece of trash makes me sick. I want to see every news outlet in the cosmos buzzing with the headline, "The IPC's most..."
Mr. BootHill, I don't know what kind of grudge you hold against the IPC, but I don't think we're too...
All right, I ain't gonna argue with you. If you want my bullets that bad, who am I to refuse, right? Well, before I came here, I drew 6 lucky wheels at the Looking Bronze in front of the Rainbow Arbiter. Tell you what, if my next 6 shots jam, you win. But if they don't...
Mr. BootHill, we're just sparring, that's all.
Dadgum wubba-boo! Others might play games with you, but I ain't Come on. Look down the barrel of my gun. What? I'm speaking to Luka. Luka, come on. Speak up!
Bring it on, BootHill. I'll make you eat your own words.
Screw up a boo. You've got some guts. Bullets don't have eyes, so don't blame me for being rude.
Oh no, my hallucinations are getting worse. Run away now, Luka. Don't go over there, you'll die. No, I can't.
Two contestants have moved a muscle. They face each other on opposite sides of the ring.
Relax. Ill tidings manifest.
Don't even have the courage to step closer.
Just what will Luka do in the face of BootHill's muscle?
Time to say bye. Boom.
Luka. He'll kill you! I can't die here. I don't want to die. I don't want to die yet!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Luka, snap out of it! Beneath the water lies an endless abyss!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Won't back down.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Ill fate descends!
I'll say this one last time. Either turn around and leave, or get over here and hit me.
Luka, bullets don't have. Do you really want to die?
No action yet from either side. All the spectators are on the edge of their seats, their nerves on the brink of snapping.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Ill tidings manifest!
Just turn around and leave. Nothing will happen. Run. No. I won't back down.
Relax.
Stars echo!
Get them!
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss!
What? Assassin this kid?
Time to say bye. Boom.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Time's passage.
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Luka, get it together!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Pressing it all together. Stars echo!
Get them!
Stand still.
This boxer doesn't succumb to fear!
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss!
Time to say bye. Boom.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
It's just the right time. Oh, oh, oh.
Good on you, kid.
What's going on? Am I dead?
The victor is Galaxy Ranger BootHill?
Luka's condition is worrying. Let's go see him at the lounge.
That BootHill really went way overboard. If it weren't for Luka's iron arm, Luka would have been...
He's way out of my league. I swear, getting near him, I felt like I was staring death in the face.
Luka... I don't think that's what we should be worrying about, right?
Clara prepared a couple of spare boxing gloves. But what's the use? They'll just get shot up one by BootHill anyway. I'm such a country bumpkin. I shouldn't have come here in the first place. I'm way out of my league.
Don't give up! Do you remember? The Wardance has a popularity revival mechanic. Now the entire cosmos loves you. They'll definitely revive you.
Popularity revival? Maybe they all just want to turn me into a laughingstock. They just want to see me get beat up again and escape with my tail between my legs. I'm sorry, Mr. Japard, Miss Bronya. I'm just a useless piece of nothing.
But...
Sorry, I want to be alone for a while.
Hua and Tail seem to be on the Sky Splitter too. Let's look for them.
Hello, Miss Nameless. It's been a hectic few days recently in the shackling prison. I had a hard time trying to leave. I'm very happy to be seeing you again.
Whoa! Kid, are you a mind reader or something? I see that you're coaching a Wardance contender. How about training Hua so she can join the Wardance and fight against a few others? Isn't this much more effective at training one's bravery than watching horror flicks?
Huh? That's what you were thinking about? No. One punch and I probably won't stop crying for ages. Please don't do this to me.
So that kid you're training, Luka or whatever his name is, he got beat anyway. Isn't this the perfect opportunity to throw Hua into the mix?
Oh, right. Is Mr. Luka doing all right? The news said he couldn't even stand.
Since Mr. Luka is really popular, he'll definitely clear the popularity revival vote in return. Please cheer him on.
What cheering? You're just trying to change the subject, you timid brat. You don't want to fight in the Wardance, do you? Whoa, that sigh of yours almost blew me away.
Why the long sigh? Is there a problem?
Hallucinations? Just excuses, I bet. He's bowing out just because he got thrashed? Extra, extra! Brat even more cowardly than Hua discovered. Read all about it!
Don't say that, Mr. Tail! It's probably really emotionally damaging to realize how huge the skill gap is between you and your opponent.
Is that the reason you don't want to fight? If that kid wants to forfeit the match, Coach, why don't you give Hua some proper training and forget about this mess?
Actually, hallucinations. There's a way to deal with them, as long as there's someone who's superb at dealing with matters of the heart, and a kind-hearted Heliobus willing to help out. No?
I know what's wrong. Her eyes have claws in them. Stop looking at me like that! Do I look like a psychiatrist to you? You people! I bet you think I'm super useful, don't you? I'm charging a fee next time.
Thank you, Mr. Tail.
You're lucky I'm a big softy on the inside. Where's Luka? Where's Luka now? Take me to him.
You're back! Who are these two? Oh! Luka's fans! Hang on! What's this? It's a ghost!
Good thing I'm already used to such reactions.
Hello, Luka. I'm Hua, and this here is Mr. Tail.
Oh, my fans.
Luka's really down in the dumps now, and he can't lift his spirits up for anything.
No matter how bad my mood is, high-quality protein is never to blame.
Actually, Mr. Luka, we're healers invited by Miss Nameless to help you with your depressive emotions and hallucinations.
There is no we. I'm the only one here who's powerful enough.
Everyone, I've already withdrawn from the tournament. Please.
I can't take it! The depression he's radiating is making even me I'm really gonna start charging money next time.
This... Mr. Tail? What are you doing so close? Cold! I was shivering for a second.
If we're to help the kid find his confidence again, we'll have to strike at the root of the problem and remove it completely. So annoying. Let's just make it quick.
Margie! You're here to watch me fight again?
Yeah, you're just too strong. I was so scared when those 3 big guys came out, but you managed to beat them all. I really hope I can grow up to be strong like Luka one day.
Of course you will! You just have to eat well, sleep well, train well, and you'll be even stronger than I am. When that happens, you'll be able to KO me in just a few punches, and then yell triumphantly in the ring. The Multamerville Warrior, the peerless Boulder Champion, defeater of evil throughout the world!
Not that, Luka. That's the line when you defeat the baddies.
It's getting late. You should be getting home. The early bird gets the worm. That's how you grow up big and strong.
Luka? I might not be able to watch your next match.
That's all right. Even if you're busy, I know you've always got my back. Just remember to come by for the match after that. I'm facing off against the decapitating singer Congiorni, and you can't miss it.
Luka, I don't think I can make it for that either. For a long time after this, I might not be able to come.
What happened?
I really hope I can grow up to be strong like Luka one day.
Margie? Margie, where are you? Margie? Where did you go?
Luka, who is that little girl?
Her name's Margie. A fan of mine. She always came to watch all my matches. It wasn't until much later that I learned she had
My
you may not be familiar with the place of my birth. Some died to monsters, others to bandits. I've seen so much death. I did get stronger later on, and became the boxing champion who trounced the entire underworld. At the time, I believed that as long as I swung my fists, no one could defeat me. I could be a role model for all the kids in the underworld. I could tell them that no matter how scary the opponent was, as long as we kept on fighting, we would win out. We would definitely win. But when I wanted to tell Margie the news about my victory, her father told me she was gone. Margie, she was battling the demons of her sickness with that frail, tiny body of hers. She was always battling. She must win the next round. In the end, I finally understood that there are always unwinnable battles in life. Some fights, no matter how much you need to win, you still lose. Just like when I faced off against Mr. BootHill. I lied to those kids. And to myself. I can't face them.
He's avoiding the problem.
Dadgum Wubbaboo! Others might play games with you, but I ain't playing. I'm putting my life on the line here. But if you don't even have the guts to do the same, then what are you here for? Come on. Look down the barrel. Luka, come on. Speak up!
Bring it on, BootHill. I'll make you eat your own words.
Screw up a boo. You've got some guts.
I thought your defeat was graceful. Not everyone has the guts to charge at a loaded gun and land a punch.
Turn around and leave. Accept defeat. How is that any different than taking a desperate... Don't you get it? If he wanted me dead, I wouldn't have had the chance to even muster an ounce of resistance. I hate this feeling. It makes me feel powerless. That girl, Margie, when she confronted the demons of her sickness, she must have felt this way too. No?
You idiot. Is there anything in this world that isn't in the palm of the universe? Even our Heliobi ancestors were trapped in the furnace. Even the eons must walk the path. Freedom? Is freedom really that important?
You don't get it, Mr. Tail. I just don't want to lose.
Why'd he run off again? Forget it. We're almost in the depths of his inner world. The nightmare causing his loss of faith should be hiding there.
Run! 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 Run, you fool! You can't win! You'll die! Run away! Quickly! Flee! You can't win! Run back to Belleville. The skill gap is too much! You'll die! You're still thinking of bringing glory back home to have your name insulted? Dream on! You absolutely can't win! Run! Are you not afraid of death?
Hey! You pieces of trash! Stop spewing nonsense here! Scram!
Who are you? You don't belong here! You should not be here! You are invaders! Invaders must be purged!
You're kidding! You're trying to get rid of me? Oh, this is outrageous!
Can you find the answer? Time to show you what I can Azure Dragon, White Tiger, less cards! Watch this! My turn. Look at the draw. Freeze and victory! You'll make good practice. Here you go, Master!
In the mood for an...
Feeling spiffy? Choose from distress, they come. My turn.
Luka, I've cleared out that noise messing with your head. You better get it together.
Noise? Mr. Japard. An officer in Belobog. He said something like that too.
A person's inner voices make far too much noise, especially so during safe and quiet moments. Ironically, the voices that truly matter often become audible only in moments of pain, discomfort, and peril.
When I was staring down the barrel of BootHill's gun, I realized Mr. Japard was right. My inner heart was at peace. There was only one sound that was yelling nonstop. It got louder and louder, till it just overwhelmed everything around me. That voice said, "Run, run, run away quickly. You'll die if you don't." That was the truest voice in my heart when I stared danger in the face. I guess it means I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Your inner voice told you to run. So, why did you still try?
Because there was another, weaker voice. So weak that I could barely hear it. But it still managed to reach my ears. It said, "If you run now, you might as well just die here."
So you did well. You charged forth.
But I lost, Mr. Tail. I listened to that very important voice, and I lost. Terribly. Even if I were to be revived, I would still lose. If not today, then tomorrow. No matter how strong I become, I would still eventually lose.
My sight! You're killing me here! You're a real comedian! Isn't that just common sense? You humans are very fragile. Heliobi are too. Life is a fight in a ring you're bound to lose. Aging, disease, unattainable desires. Each one will knock you out. Death just lands the final blow, making your friends and family cry.
If there's nothing but a path of complete and utter defeat to walk, what exactly can be considered winning?
Fool! What's the point of asking someone else this question? Huh? Isn't that something that only you can define? You might as well be a single-celled organism. Let me ask you a question, and answer it properly. That young fan of yours, Margie, she fought with her illness her entire life, and she didn't make it through in the end. Tell me, did she lose?
She tried her best in everything she did. She was always putting up a fight against her sickness. One punch after the next. She was the greatest boxer.
See? You fully understand, don't you? There are rules to victory and defeat in the ring. But with our lives, only we get to dictate the rules. Luka, the most important thing is to always throw the next punch.
Most important is to always throw the next punch. Thank you, Mr. Tail.
Oh, but stop! Stop! Stop it! Ugh! I can't stand people's gratitude. Ugh! Now that you've gotten yourself together, it's time to give it your all in your repertoire.
Miss Carmela, Coach? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have given up so...
Luka, what's with you?
I've decided to participate in the popularity revival repetition.
That's great! Luka!
That's fantastic! I was sad seeing you so depressed just now.
Oh, you're such a brutal coach.
But what happened just now? Luka just came to his senses after that green flash of light. This treatment is a little too... effective, isn't it?
Maybe it's because I've seen too many bizarre things after arriving on the Luofu, but after witnessing Mr. Tail's capability...
Hey, who are you calling a bizarre thing?
Speaking of which, doesn't the popularity revival repechage rely on popularity votes?
Let's see, I found it! Luka, the list!
Kid, looks like you're gonna be busy. A pity. I'll have to
Mr. Tail!
I'm out.
Goodbye! Please, come see my match again next time. I won't disappoint you.
Okay, this is far enough. Go.
It's suffocating trying to keep a secret.
You dare!
I'm sorry, Mr. Tail. In truth, Mr. Tail really likes watching.
You rascal! How are you even a judge when you can't even keep a secret? Anyway, you heard it. You better be a good coach and make sure that kid wins a few matches in style. Got it? Good. I'm counting on you then. We're leaving.
Bye! Do your best in the...
Hua Hua and Tail have gone home. I should also... head back to the lounge to prepare for the repechage.
Since I've been given the chance to participate in the repechage, I have to... with a dedicated coach like you, but I'm still not quite...
According to the previous war dances, the repechage is a free-for-all among popular, but General Jing Yuan has amended the rules, hoping to give more opportunities. It is said that the Luofu has invited a highly reputable warrior known for his virtue to serve as the referee. I feel the same way. After all, many worlds are invited to participate in the war. Mr. Luka, I'm sure the night will see the beauty in your...
Thanks, Miss Carmen.
That way I won't have to worry about getting a permanent role anymore.
Do I look impressive when I punch? Will I impress the Night of Beauty? Don't overthink, Luka. Think about...
Are you ready to showcase your style?
I'm all set.
No doubt about that.
The next contestant to challenge Argenti, Luka, the entire cop.
I'm surprised too. Why do I keep running into you in different events across different worlds? If I may venture a guess, it's probably because the paths we tread lead to the same destination. So they're bound to converge. As much as I want to keep chatting with you, dear friend, please forgive me for not giving you as much attention today. You're not the—
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Argenti. I've heard
This isn't my first time seeing you. I was there when you—
Mr. Argenti, I'm sorry you had to see that spectacle. But—
No, not at all. When you stepped forward and swung your fist at a formidable opponent fearlessly, the beauty of that moment struck me.
You're making me blush. I lost so badly.
I must correct you, Luka. Idrilla never promotes the twisted notion of winners being more beautiful than losers. BootHill was only trying to scare you, but you weren't aware of that at the time. You thought you were dying, but for the sake of your dignity, honor, and home, you stood firm and threw a punch. In my view, that's combat aesthetics at its finest. However, even though I hold you in high regard—
No problem. I won't—
Well, let the trial begin. Luka, prepare yourself.
Dangerous spots.
Resonate all together.
Mr. Luka, you're invited to perform the Rondo of Beauty. With me till I see that I will protect all beauty. The flesh wound.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. Rise to the challenge.
Stars echo.
Rise to the challenge. Beauty is eternal.
Argenti.
Luka, change your angle and punch!
It's all yours. Time to twirl.
I will protect all beauty. Tarantula.
Time to twirl.
The flesh wound. Rise to the challenge. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all.
Please take this seriously, Luka. The opponent strikes again.
Luka react. At the tool. Put forth all your might.
This big diamond, it's all yours.
Rise to the challenge. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. The flesh wound.
Luka pulls off another miracle with his bare hands. What? Man!
Time to twirl.
I will protect all beauty. Tarantula. Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all. What an exciting match. Next. Mr. Luka, you're invited to compose an anthem of beauty with me to the challenge.
It is coming in hot. Hang in there, Luka.
Wretched and fleeting.
Time to twirl.
I will protect all beauty.
Time to twirl.
Rise to the challenge.
This big diamond, it's all yours. Time to twirl.
The flesh wound.
Rise to the challenge.
Time to twirl!
Rise to the challenge.
This big diamond! It's all yours! Time to twirl!
Rise to the challenge. I will protect all beauty.
Time to twirl!
I'm giving you one last chance. Please.
This seems to be struggling to land a counter. What's Luka going to do?
Time to twirl!
Rise to the challenge.
Keep your cool, Luka. Let Argenti see your bravest side.
Mr. Argenti, this punch count as the beauty?
No doubt about it. Luka is the real thief. Luka has set the arena blaze successfully.
That's amazing, Luka.
Excellent. I wasn't wrong about...
Argenti sees beauty in Luka. That means Luka's strong arm is set to make a comeback to the Where are the Luka fans? Let me hear you holler.
Mr. Argenti,
Actually, I'm simply using the authority granted by the Xianzhou people to let you return to the tournament.
it's hard to understand your words when they sound so...
No matter. Just remember one thing. You're already the embodiment of the beauty of battle, which is a fact.
Now, keep that in mind and try to digest its meaning when I'm back home.
By the way, I heard there's another Wardance contestant who's good at using an iron arm.
Another strong arm? Who could that be?
I shall take my leave, Mr. Luka.